Today on the Rainbow Loom, I will be showing you how to make an Enderman. Right now I don't have an Enderman to show you, but it will have long arms and legs. And I just want to show you I've also got other Minecraft characters, and I now have Doctor Who on my Loom channel. So the first thing that we will be starting with is to make sure that your loom is square, because the Endermen are pretty square. I'll take one band, this will be for the top, secure band, and put that aside, because we can always attach that on later. If you want, you can attach it on now, but it's better to attach it on later so you have more leg space. So we'll put that on later, so put that one aside in case you run out. So take two black elastics and put them from the top middle peg to the right. And push that down. And we'll do the same thing over one. Two elastics from the middle to the left. We'll always be using two elastics for this. For this tutorial also, you will be needing a mini loom, one of the blue mini looms. I gotta get mine out. If you don't have one, you can always use another loom. If you don't have one of those either, then I would suggest forwarding the video and make the arms right now. So I've got my mini loom out. Put that aside for the arms later. So now take your another two black elastics and move it down one. Another two black elastics here and here. And we're just going to keep going down for a little bit with the black elastics. And make sure it's two black elastics every time. For the eyes, we'll be using purple. Which kind of purple, it doesn't really matter as long as it's a nice, bright, vivid purple, not a dark purple. Now we can put the eyes on the Enderman. So take your hook and take one purple elastic and twist it around 3 times. Now if you want your eyes on the Enderman to be bigger, just do what I just showed you again, but I'm going to make them normal sized. So that will be one eye. Take another one, twist it around 2 times, making 3 loops, and scooch that down. Now we'll take one black elastic, stretch it out between your hook onto your finger, and move them down. If you have to, you can do one loop at a time that you made, or if you can, just put it all down. There we go. So we've got our 2 Enderman eyes. If you find they're a little loose, then you can put it back on and take this off and then loop it again and then put it back on, but I like them the way they are. So just take it from the second top pegs that you've got and hook them on here and move the eyes apart. So put them across so you can see it's over top of the middle peg here. just move the eyes in between, one eye in between these two pegs and one eye in between these two pegs. Now for the middle band here, you can move it to the bottom or to the top, or even put it through the middle peg, so one band at the top, one band at the bottom, whichever one. So now we've got that taken care of. We can just keep working on the body, going down with 2 black elastics every time. Now we don't want to go down too far. We only want to go down and put, what is it now, 6 black elastics going all the way down to here. So this is the body and the head here. So now the rest is going to be his legs, because an Enderman has pretty long legs. So we'll put 2 black elastics on the right side and go all the way down to the bottom. Same with the left side, but nothing in the middle. So if you're ahead of me a little bit, then with the bottom, when you get to the bottom of the legs, just take 1 elastic, 1 black elastic, and twist it on the bottom, twist it around twice. If you can do 3 times, go ahead, but twice is good as well. And then just put it there so that will make sure that the feet hold together and it won't come apart. So now we'll do the same for the left side. When we get to the bottom of the foot again, at the leg, take another single black elastic and twist it around twice. If you can 3 times, go ahead. Now we've got the body there. Now the main thing here, your arms. You need to do the arms. So for the arms, with your mini loom, again, if you don't have your mini loom, then just do the same idea with the legs here, and then just loop up. If you've got your mini loom, then just use this. So put it on and twist it, making a figure 8 on your mini loom. And then take 1 band and put it on, and another band. So we're pretty much doing a regular rainbow loom bracelet, and on the side here, loop it up on the top, same on the other side. So we're going to do 2 arms just like that, taking 1 elastic each time. Always make sure that there's 3 elastics here in total. Every time you put one on, you loop it up. Make sure nothing falls off either. Alright, I'm making my Enderman's arms 14 to 15 elastics long. This one's 14. So when you've got to the 14 and you've got your last 2 elastics here, take the bottom one again and loop it up so that you've only got 1 elastic left. Now take that one and don't loop it, keep it on your hook. Just slide it onto your hook so you've got 1 arm here. And we're going to be putting it down 4 from the top. Left or right side doesn't matter, whichever one you want. Now if you'd like the Enderman's arms to be a little loose on the body, just hook it onto the one left elastic here. I'm doing the left. If you'd like the arms to be a little tighter on, then you can hook it also all the way to the middle. Now we'll do the next arm. Again, 14 elastics. Make sure to make a figure 8. So same thing like the left arm. Alright, we've got 14 elastics on here. So again, go and take it and loop it up one, the second elastic, so you've got 1 elastic left. Pull it down a little, and then hook the last one onto your hook. Make sure it doesn't come apart though. Now we're going to put it on the opposite side of the left arm that we put on. And then also, if you want it to be tighter, hook it all the way to the middle like what I did. If you want it to be super loose, then just put it on the one. Now before we start looping, we've got to make sure that we have all of our bands going across on. And also for the bottom here to keep it together, have another capping band on at the bottom. Loop it twice, making 3 loops. Now from this middle piece here, we'll start putting on the bands that keep the Enderman together. How I do it is I take 1 black elastic band, stretch it across, make a figure 8, and then loop it back up. You could do it where you loop it twice onto your hook, and then stretch and fit it out onto your pegs. I find it's easier to do it my way. Now, where the arms are, we won't need to put some bands on there because the arms are already holding it together for us if you put it across. If you didn't put it across, then yeah, do the band. And same with the eyes, this will be the last one. The eyes, we don't need to put one across because the eyes are holding it together. Now we can start looping our Enderman. Start at the bottom legs, reach all the way down. If you can't tell the difference, you can always move it around so that you can see. Reach down to the bottom. Loop them all the way at the top by taking the bottom two and bringing it up. If your loom starts to come off, just press it down a little bit. From all the looping, it will put a little bit of tension onto your loom. So just make sure that there's raindrop or teardrop shapes all the way up the loom for all of your loops. If it's not making that shape, you probably did something wrong. And make sure you don't take any more or any less than the 2 rubber bands. If you're having a hard time putting it on something, push the rest down around it. If a loop accidentally comes off, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. It shouldn't go all the way back down. So just pick it back up with your fingers or with your hook and then hook it where it's supposed to be. And with this, we are all the way at the top now. And so now we're going to, I'll show you how to hook it properly. So take the bottom 2 on the left side and hook it to the middle here. And the bottom 2 on the right side and hook it also to the middle. Now for the secure band, poke your hook, put it all the way through, all the way to the bottom here so it sticks out. Take the 1 black elastic band that we saved and hook it onto the bottom. Now without hooking any other bands, try and pull that out. We got it out. So now when it's out, pull it out of the top. And to make your secure band, put this there. And take the one that you scooched down all the way over there, and then just take that off of your hook. And stretch it out. Not too much, because you don't want it to snap, because then you're going to have to go through that again. You're going to have to dig that out. So with the top here, just dig it out with your hook. And now for the rest, you should be able to just gently pull it off of your loom. If you're having problems pulling it off at certain spots, go ahead, use your hook. You shouldn't have too many problems though. Should work. There we go. Now you can stretch them into the shape that you want them to be. Now the arms aren't as loose as they would be if you just hooked it to the one. Now watch one of my other videos and I'll show you how to make a grass block for the Enderman to pick up. And there you go. There's your Enderman.